Today we're going to be doing a little story time about something absolutely dramatic and I would say traumatizing that happened to me and my friend. So there's a question I would like you guys to answer for me. I just want to know your opinion on this. I'm going to ask the question and then tell the story. After watching the story, you answer the question. Don't answer this question if you've not heard this story, okay? So here's the question. Between men and women, who is more emotional? I know it's a very common question, and you already have an answer in your head or an opinion that you already have, but don't answer it yet. Listen to the story first before you answer the question, okay? So now let's get right into the story. My friend and I actually decided to go shopping on a Friday night. It was basically like Friday evening, maybe let's go by 5, but we both got busy and we ended up going by 7. Not like shopping. We had a few things we wanted to buy, but we were like, oh, it's not too late, let's still go to the supermarket, right? And this is a very big supermarket, like big. If you go there on normal day, you see like security everywhere and all that. We have gone to this place by 7 before. Nothing bad happened to us and it wasn't too late to go there, so we went around 7 just for us to get there, and we were trying to pick chicken franks, sausages before we go to the counter and check out, right? So we had already like picked few things that we needed, and it was just the sausages that was remaining. So guess what, while picking the sausages, we're not even in that supermarket for up to 10 minutes. We started hearing like noise, like screaming and all. I'm like, wait, what's happening? My friend did not even hear the commotion, but I picked it because I know that when we came in, it wasn't like too noisy, but the noise had increased drastically. I'm like, what's going on? And I said, let's go and check. Guys, we followed the sound of the commotion, like the noise, to the aisle that had wine. And that was the same aisle that we just walked past to come into the supermarket. Just for us to get there, and we see two people fighting. Like when I say fighting, like other people were gathering, trying to separate them. They did not agree, and they were in the wine section. Before I knew it, these were two men, by the way, and other men, other people were trying to separate them. I don't know how there were so many people and they could not succeed in separating these men. Before I knew it, someone picked up a bottle, and I'm like, we need to leave this place. Like they're in the wine section and they're already picking up bottles. And before we knew it, we heard bottles breaking. Oh my god, I was so scared. I was like, well, we dropped the sausages and we moved to the counter to go and pay. I think we bought only two things. Can you imagine? Just two things brought us to the supermarket. So I would say we're not even there for up to 5 minutes. I just entered, we picked the two things. It was remaining the sausage. That was just three things I wanted to buy. We couldn't even succeed in buying three things because the commotion started. We went to the counter. Oh, please let us pay. You guys, as we were at the counter is near the door. These two men, we just saw somebody all over his face, and there was a young guy and there was like a man in his mid, let's say in his 50s. Those were the two people that were fighting. We now heard a young girl screaming. Apparently the girl screaming was the daughter to the man in his 50s. She was screaming, and you know when a small child screams, it gives like horror movie vibes. Like it's very, very traumatizing to hear a child screaming that much. This is someone that maybe she's 10, 11, right? She was screaming so loud, my dad, my dad. I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? So they brought the two guys and they were still trying to fight. Before I knew it, the security people closed all the exits to the supermarket. We literally could not go out. And this young guy was with his friends, and we had people that were also supporting the man, and they were still trying to fight, and they had locked us inside the supermarket. You guys, first of all, I started hiding my phone because in a place of commotion like this, trust people will start stealing, or they may see it as an opportunity to cause like more problems basically. So I was already scared, started hiding my phone, and I was the one to make the transfer. So I'm like, why are they locking us inside here with these people? Like they are still trying to fight, we're still trying to separate them. This thing was so traumatized. At this time, everybody was now at the counter because that is where the drama was. The counter where I came to pay. The people that were fighting each other were there. Every customer in the supermarket was also there. Apparently, from the story that people were saying, the young guy came to the supermarket with his girlfriend. I don't know what happened between the girlfriend and the older guy. Girlfriend spoke rudely to the older guy, and the older guy now tried to like slap her or something. And then that's when her boyfriend now reacted and started trying to fight. Because I actually saw like two very pretty girls. They were just standing at the side and looking with horror at these men fighting. So it actually makes sense that those two guys were actually fighting because of this girl. Apparently, the girl was rude to the older man, and the older man tried to beat her up in public. That was the story that was circulating because people were like, why would a woman insult you and you want to slap her or something, not knowing that her boyfriend is there? And the boyfriend now started a serious, like, wanted to break. Bottles had broken at this point. The blood was flowing everywhere. Finally, the security guys, police came, dragged both of them outside and everything, and they just took them. And finally, they opened the doors and we could breathe. I paid and we started going out. As we came out, we walked past the parking lot, and in front of the parking lot, what did we see? Another fight. Two men fighting. Like blows were flying, flying. And I'm like, what is going on? This is something that happened in a space of, I would say, 30 to 45 minutes. I saw two men, different locations, close to each other, fighting. Now, my friend and I were like, are you sure we should have come out this evening? Like, are you sure this coming out this evening was a good idea? Because what is actually going on? In the supermarket, people are fighting. We came out to the main road. Men are still fighting. Because this one was between a bus conductor and a passenger in the bus. They just parked the bus and started. It's like, and in the midst of all this, rain now started falling, like started drizzling. So we had to like run home. Like that evening was just a lot. I'm even feeling anxiety as I'm telling this story. By God's grace, and I thank God, we were able to get home safely. So now I want to understand, you guys. I asked you a question before I started this story, and I'm asking you to answer that question now. Between men and women, who is more emotional? Please also consider the fact that anger is one of the strongest emotions. Anybody that is quick to anger will be quick to display other emotions. So, you guys, please, between men and women, answer this sincerely and answer this using this video as something that I experienced. What do you like? What do you expect me to think? Why is anger not really taken as an emotion here? Anger is one of the strongest emotions and the most deadly. Even the girl in the supermarket that insulted the man, I'm sure she's not the one that started it. People were saying, for this man to want to hit this girl for being rude to him, he obviously his wife at home. That's what people were saying, because that was when her boyfriend now go crazy. Fight that coming out, like people's faces are getting busted, blood is everywhere in one night, twice in the space of 30 minutes. That can traumatize anybody. I remember when I was in Calabaya, and there is no day you don't see two men fighting, expressing their anger violently. Have you ever experienced something like this? Yeah, I'll be waiting for your answers in the comment section. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to hear what you guys think. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, for hanging out with me and listening to my little trauma dump. If you'd like to hang out with me some more, all you have to do is click that subscribe button, okay? And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!